last second, I looked up thinking like, oh, I'll be in front of this, and looked up, and I've never been in this position in my life. Literally, the lip was about 6 inches away from my head, and it was like Niagara Falls coming down on me, and I was like, oh my God, here we go. This is heavy, and it just landed right on my neck. It just got annihilated by the lip.
It was a really violent wipeout. It was not one of those slow motion, like, oh my God, I'm gonna die, like, here comes the reef, but it was just so fast and just like a triangle of death or something, just boom, boom, boom.
I went to get up and just realized that I was still not far in enough to kind of take off underneath it, and I ended up being on top of the lip, and there's only one thing to do at that point, and that's just jump.
When I hit really hard, and I knew like, wow, that I'm probably cut. And I came up and I just felt my face, and there's blood on my hand, and I could feel like the hole on my eyebrow. I was like, oh, it's kind of bad, kind of bad, bad.
I knew that there was probably a good chance I wasn't going to make it. Once it's got that kink in it, it's really hard to kind of judge what the wave's going to do. Yeah, you definitely got to have a respect for a place like that, because you know, you can drown out there.
And just went down and just went back over and just absolutely torn to pieces, and then just sent to the depths, the depths, the depths.
As soon as my back hit the water, it was like a quick skip. And I was like, okay, I'm going over the falls. I was just telling myself, okay, you gotta relax. And then it was just one big, really big, just slam, just boom!
I really was just like a grain of sand going every direction, just working on staying in a ball and working on just relaxing. And as many times I rotated this way, the same exact thing, all other directions, just like a washing machine on spin cycle.
I slipped, and then it just boom, catapulted me backwards, and boom, that's when my shoulder, you know, kind of popped. You know, I just felt like, oh shit, that tweaked my shoulder. You know, I think as far as shoulder dislocation goes, it's not such a bad one.
Yeah, compared to other wipeouts, this one was definitely right up there. I've had some bad ones. You know, it was one of the only times where I thought to myself, you know, really this is it, you're probably going to die on this one. But then once I got that second breath, everything changed.
Yeah, my board just didn't stick in the water when I tried to stick it. I ended up on my back at the bottom looking up at the lip. I just knew I was in a bad posse. I knew I'd never had a wave that big out there, and I was in the worst spot possible, so I wasn't feeling too good about it.